I'm here now with Mr. Hank Lingenfelter, as I said, a member of our SGA Board of Directors, Executive Vice President for AGL Resources, and you're over the 6 utilities. That includes Atlanta Gas Light. What are the 6 utilities?
Atlanta Gas Light, Elizabethtown Gas, Virginia Natural Gas, Elkton Gas, and Florida City Gas.
Okay, well, it's a real honor.
And Chattanooga Gas.
Oh yeah, don't forget them.
Chattanooga.
Just down the road. Well, it's just an honor to have you here, Hank, and I appreciate you taking some time. I know you're on our program this afternoon, and I appreciate you stopping by here. Just want to get your perspective on a couple of things. I mean, you know, let's first talk about gas supply. I mean, we got the Potential Gas Committee comes out with a report. We got a 100-year supply with all this unconventional gas plays, Barnett, Marcellus, and those kind of things. Is that a game changer for us in the industry? You've been in the industry for over 25 years. Is that a game changer for us? And if it is, how so?
Been in a long time, and I don't ever recall a time with this much proven gas reserves available to our industry and our customers. It is transformational, in my opinion. I think it will transform how we sell gas. It'll transform how pipelines deliver it. And more than anything, it'll give people confidence that for decades and generations to come, they can use natural gas, environmentally friendly, efficient fuel, and it should keep the prices more stable and maybe even down a little bit.
Yeah, and we took a beating over the last couple of years. I mean, wholesale prices up 13, 14 bucks, and then that trickles down to you at the utility. So the consumers see those high prices. You see prices being more stable going forward, and I mean, how do you feel about that?
I think prices will be more stable. I think certainly we're seeing, for 2010, we're seeing some of the best gas prices in years. Right now we're below $4 a decatherm, $3.80 roughly a day.
Right.
I remember a couple of years ago trying to explain to people why we had $13 gas in July of 08.
Hard to
We've
sell.
come a long way. We've come a long way.
Yeah.
I do think the vast amount of supply will keep prices more stable and lower.
Yeah. Well, it all spells good news for us and our consumers. Messaging. How do we get that message out to the consumer? How do we get them involved in the conversation around energy policy? I mean, what are you guys doing in your service territory?
Well, I think we have a message for all kinds of audiences, a great one, but we've got to get it out. We have to be advocates for natural gas wherever we are, whether it's federal legislation, state regulations and legislation, but certainly with our customers, the people who pay our bills every month. We have to share with them the value of natural gas, why it's good for the environment, why it's good for the American economy, and why it's good for them.
Right.
And so we have a number of vehicles. Certainly our associations, our trade associations give us very good tools.
Right.
The Council for Responsible Energy, CRE, has marketing budget.
Program.
They have a way to promote the message of natural gas. Every gas company in America has a way to get to its customers through direct interaction we have with customers on the phone or in their homes or businesses, and certainly our bill inserts and programs around marketing, advertising, incentives, rebates, vouchers, those kinds of things. I think we have a lot of tools at our disposal.
You bring up Council for Responsible Energy. We're proud that program was born at one of our meetings, one of the president's meetings, and I'm sure you were there, or somebody from your organization.
Yeah.
It was probably you that was there. And now that has moved on to a national scale, and we're real excited about that. AGA off and running. How do you feel about where they are?
I think it's very exciting. AGA does have a national touch around the country. They represent companies from all over.
Right.
They have the resources, wherewithal to support CRE. They're willing to do it. Our board at AGA is a strong board. They believe in the gas message. I think CRE will be strengthened. There's over 200 members of the CRE today.
Outstanding, great.
Strong organization. We're very proud of it.
Good. Well, that's great. And then you got to throw in a strong dose of marketing. I know you're a big marketing advocate.
Absolutely.
That's where I met you years ago. Our careers paths crossed when we were both in the marketing arena. Talk a minute about marketing. You know, you've been in the industry for over 25 years. If you look at the curve on the growth in the let's pick on residential for a second. You know, since 1970, it's been kind of flat. I mean, you got efficiency, fuel efficiency, or home efficiencies, energy efficiencies, and of course, we as utilities should support that, and we do support that. How do you grow your system, or how do you experience growth in your system while at the same time trying to get the message out about being conservative in energy consumption? How do you do that?
Well, one thing that's really positive is we do have declining use per customer across a couple of decades. In fact, that's the result of great efficiency programs, appliance improvements, better thermal envelopes in homes. And I'll talk about this some later today in my presentation. I've got some slides on it, but gas appliances are more efficient. The thermal envelope is better. And we've already met the ambition of the Kyoto Protocol that came out several years ago. In our industry, we've already operated like that for decades.
Right, that's true, yep.
Now, what that means though is we have to make sure we sell natural gas for the best uses. Direct use of natural gas for the traditional uses, heating your home, water heating, cooking, clothes drying, all heating type applications. It's the best way.
Yep.
And natural gas is better than all the alternatives for those applications.
Right.
Someday I think we'll have a great gas air conditioning product as well, and that's not too far down the future. But I think we've got to promote natural gas the right way. Because of declining use for customer, and in our case, our utilities, most are separated volumes from sales revenues, decoupled or straight fixed variable if you will. Our real goal is to add customers, to get more and more people to use natural gas across our footprint.
Right.
And that's a great story. We have infrastructure programs where we're getting to new towns, neighborhoods, and cities where we don't serve today to add customers and get them that great natural gas that they deserve.
It's a bright future, and I know that's the title on your title slide, which you're presenting later this afternoon. I mean, it really is exciting times that we live in today for the natural gas. We got a bright future. Final question. I mean, you and I both have a lot of experience in the industry. Think back over your 25 plus years of experience. I know you're a 2-year gas guy. Your dad was in the business. What's a lesson that you've learned, maybe over the last 25 years, and challenge that you've experienced, and how can we apply it today? A lesson learned.
I think there is no substitute for always making sure your customer is well taken care of. If you take care of your customer, almost everything else takes care of itself. The employees are happier because they know they're taking care of their customer. The company does well because the customers are loyal, they buy our product. Stockholders do well because they have strong, vibrant companies with loyal customers. There's just no bad or downside for taking care of your customer. Yeah. And that would be the one lesson. And sometimes in our company we've stumbled there. We are back. We are taking care of our customers in a great way, and we're getting better every day at that.
Well, that's exciting. That's got to make it exciting for you to come into work every day and
Absolutely.
see your folks with those big smiles on your face. Hank, we appreciate you stopping by here today, and good luck this afternoon.
Thanks very much,
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, thank you all very much for being with us at the Spring Gas Conference and Expo this year. We're excited about this program. We had over 700 people attending, and we had over 100 of our associate members come out to display their products and services, and we're so excited that they're here and supporting this program. This program continues to grow. We look for opportunities to add more demonstrations next year, more exhibits, and more sessions. And as Alan said, one of the things we're going to look to is take advantage of the NASCAR Hall of Fame, which is located right across the street. So until next year, March of 2011, right back here, thanks for being with us today.